Hey guys, Steve here for Took My Dice, and we're diving directly into a follow-up video of the Arks of Omen video I did last week. A lot of cool stuff was revealed just this past Friday about the first three books, well, the first four books, but mainly about the first three books, and we get a little bit more about the boarding actions. So let's dive right into it. What the name of the first three books are going to be. It's going to be Abaddon, Agron, and Vashtor. So Vashtor is this brand new character. I'm sure you've seen it. That sort of weird, chaosy demon demigod of that weird, demonic, robotic, like the Forge Fiends and all that. Now they've named him. They've said that he's sort of the weapons monger. He's the weapon salesman to all the different gods. He plays his part in the great game that Chaos has, but he's not aligned with any of them, and he's got his own vision of becoming a god himself. So a new Chaos god, that'd be cool. So we'll see what those books bring. Then there's going to be a fourth book, which is going to be completely Xenos. So hope, and that makes me excited because I love to see some actual like interior of Xenos ships. Hell, even a craft world would be cool because we've seen craft world artwork before, even in some interior stuff, but we've never actually had solid Xenos terrain before. There's been some orc stuff here, a little bit of Eldari stuff, but that's it. It'd be great to see, say, the inside of a hive ship or but I digress. I'm wish listing that stuff right now. One of the cool things you learned is that Abaddon is out there. He's sent out his Bale fleets to find all these different artifacts. Obviously, he's gearing up for something huge. Quite possibly, you know, maybe he wants to end the long war and he's about to attack Terra itself. We'll see where the story goes. I'm really excited. But some of the cool stuff is we actually have to see a little breakdown of the index of the first book, so we know what's kind of coming. There'll be stuff about Abaddon and his plans. There's a whole breakdown of the boarding action terrain, how to set up a table, the different actions, all that cool stuff. The stratagems, a whole list of different missions to go through. I also got a cool video response, wasn't expecting, it was awesome, from the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club? I think I said that right. Where he showed up a 500 list of his orcs. Lots of Scorches in there, lots of Burner Boys. And it made me rethink my list. Also because in the release article, they talked about, they did clarify a few more things. They already said there's going to be no tanks, no bulky walkers, no big monsters. They said there's no burning rubber, so there's not going to be any bikes or ATVs or wheeled vehicles like that. They also mentioned there will be no flying. So no flying units, no jump packs. These are tight corridors. It's up to infantry and elites. So that's going to be pretty cool to see. It's going to make choosing an army easier because there's a whole bunch of units you can't take, but also difficult because you're going to want to choose the best units you can, ones that can put out the most damage, take the most hits, and secure your victory in these tight, also almost claustrophobic rooms, lots of doors, the whole shebang. So I've actually redone my army, the 500-point Ultramarine force. I've twisted it up a little bit here and there. We're going to take a look at that and see what I bring this time. Here's the new force. Now, you might recognize some of it. Still have the training war veterans. Just for the cost of per model is just great. The assault intercessors are still there. The 5-man tactical squad with the sergeant with the chainsword is still there. We're missing a few units. The lieutenant's gone. The scout squad is gone, and the inner tactical squad is gone. Excuse me. And there's a reason for that. In terms of what they were the damage they were putting out, it just wasn't that good. One tactical squad, just bolters. No, scout squad, the shotguns, even with the extra close combat attacks, there's not enough AP damage going out. Even the lieutenant, as cool as he was, probably just wasn't going to do that well in close combat. So I switched him up for a Devastator squad and a captain, my 9th company captain. He's armed with a Power Fist and a Astartes Chainsword, which means he also will probably have the Teeth of Terra because it adds extra attacks, extra damage, extra AP. He's got a 4+ invulnerable save. Just really good. Of course, my Devastator squad. Heavy bolters. Lots of damage. 12, I have 3 shots per guy. All right, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 shots going out with a potential damage of 24, because each shot does 2 damage. So I mean, I can devastate units, right? Good luck getting up close to these guys with those scorches. They're gonna get blown to pieces. But that's the whole thing. I'm gonna keep tweaking this army until I get what I want. Obviously, we'll have units have trouble against heavier units, and maybe have to take out the other tactical squad, maybe add some flamers of my own, or maybe an aggressor squad. Lots to choose from, lots to change. Yeah, so that is the army as it stands now. I think it's a positive upgrade, a lot more firepower coming out, a lot more damage, a lot more cutting through AP. And again, scouts, an elite choice. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. Games Workshop, please give us a scout choice, right? Scouts are not elite. They shouldn't be there. But yeah, that's just a gripe I have. I have the army and a cool little update on the whole Arks of Omen and the boarding actions. I think it's going to be really, really cool. It does, again, also remind me a little bit of City Fight. Lots of claustrophobic fighting. And like I said in the last video, a 40k and a flash, a little more restrictive. You have choices. You may not have a lot of throwaway units, again, depending on your army. You can build a whole army of scouts if you wanted to. See what happens with that. I don't know. It'd be cool. But again, guys, please, if you haven't, subscribe. I love watching my little community, my little pocket of YouTube grow. I love sharing this stuff with you. And please hit the like button and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you next video, guys. Keep rolling those dice. We'll see you later.